Yes. Here we go. Let's get it. Let's get it. I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go. That's the type of mood I'm in today. That's the type of mood I'm in today. What's going on, people? Welcome to the live follow-up video of the 6 people you need to avoid in this industry. We're going to do a little follow-up to that. We're going to chop it up with that just a little bit. What I want to do at first is I want to give people some time to get into the room because I want to go over these 6 people and give a little more detail on these 6 people. What's good? What's good? People that are entering the building. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to this live follow-up video. Yes, sir. Sneaky. I pop on during the day just to see what's really good, to see what's really going on. Those who follow me on the gram, though, they got a little bit of a heads up on the gram. Look at Fun Film came in the room throwing bread. What's going on, Fun Film? What's the word? Today's is sponsored by Coca-Cola. Somebody asked me last time, Coke or Pepsi? Coca-Cola. If I'm in the South, if I'm in the North, I'll drink a Pepsi. So everybody gets some love. Everybody gets some love real quick. So I kind of want to get into it. Said the room is a lot more blue today. Yeah, we went with a little blue color today. Plus I'm working on another tie tail for the members. If you are a member, I got a crazy tie tail coming for you. I'm waiting on it it's rendering, so you'll have it today. You'll have it today. What's good, everybody? I see A. Lee. You said I really love your content. I don't usually see a lot of creatives that understand business. Much respect. A lot of creatives won't touch it because they are, how can I say this nicely? A lot of people think, I don't want to sound negative. I'm not trying to sound negative. I'm not trying to put people down or none of that. But you have to realize that there are a lot of people who, this is their plan B. And that's fine. That's cool. They're doing other things. They have regular jobs. And this is their plan B. This is their side hustle. So they can't really talk about it because they don't fully live it. They're not doing it full time. And a lot of gear and things that they have acquired comes from another income source. And this is their plan B. This is their side hustle. This is what they throw a little money into. For me, this is 100% what I do. If I'm not touching my camera, I'm probably not eating. So, you know. He said, I know you're all video now, but do you ever just take your camera out and shoot around? I go shoot all the time. I like National Geographic style stuff. I like shooting animals and stuff like that. That's just my thing. Not a bird watcher, but that's just my thing. Fun Film said I was person 5 on the last video before I was interrupted with your live stream. Okay, let's go over the 5 things and let's give a little detail. The 6 people, and I actually have a 7th person. I'm gonna add a bonus 7th person for those who are watching this channel right now. Skate on D's, good looking out with the bronze. Hold up, we got new graphics to support that now. We got new graphics to support it. Appreciate you, Skate On. Skate On These is our latest bronze member. So we can put that on the screen for you. There you go. Let's take that off the screen. Wait, let me make sure you go back to this. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Great Poupon here. So let's start with number 1, right? Number 1 is the arrogant guy. Number 1 is the guy who did something and he the man and you can't tell him nothing because he was the assistant that took pictures that helped with the Michael J. Fox headshots back in '89, right before Back to the Future. He that guy. And we all know a guy that just lives in what they did. They live in that one time they was close to my mans who did this, who helped me do that. And he was the assistant marketing director's bus driver, daughter of the CFO for Walmart. We know that guy. And because of that, I know my stuff. Though I haven't done much since, I'm not consistent with what I do. I don't continue to work at that level that's in my head. Because of that, I know my stuff. And you should listen to everything I said until you get something like that. We know that guy. You want to avoid, like I said, you want to stay away from that guy. That guy is stuck on what he was, and he's not stuck on where he is. And this is, listen, I want to share something with y'all real quick. Because there is something that I talk about personally with my friends, right? And I'm going to share it with you because y'all my people. Y'all my people, right? When you look at your life, when you sit down and you look at your life right now, right? And you look at the peak in your life, like the best you've ever been, is that behind you or is it in front of you? Or are you in it, right? I feel like that peak should ride with you, or you should always be going up. At least the peak should be either where you are now without a drop off in sight, or it should be ahead of you. So either way, you're inclining, right? So where's your peak in life? Is the best you've ever been? Was it a high school quarterback? Like is that it? Is the rest just making it? Like, where, you know what I'm saying? Like, where are you going in life? Is your peak ahead of you? Do people look at you and still be like, yo, you got potential. You going places, you doing things. You are, you're on path to be very successful if you aren't very successful. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody that's successful is just done. Rarely are they just done. Like, people who are successful still going up that hill. When you look at Bill Gates right now, he's rich as I don't know what. He still got more to offer the world. Like where is your peak in life? Make sure it's not behind you. Make sure the best you've ever been is not behind you. It's not the fact that you used to have a great job and you were the man and blah, blah, blah. Make sure that peak in life is in front of you. That's what I do. I make sure that it is in front of me. Let me see. Just like that. I feel you, Fun Film. So make sure that peak and what you're trying to do and be in life is in front of you. Arrogant guy, his peak is behind him. He's living in that peak. That's all he got. Now, don't get me wrong. When I'm older and I'm in a wheelchair and I don't have the ability to do what I can currently do, I will, I get that. I'm cool with living in the past. But right now, if you can get up and go to the bathroom and sit back down by yourself, you're still in your prime. I don't care how old you are. If you can get up, that's the only requirements. If you don't need help using the bathroom, you are still in your prime. It is what it is. So bring it. So when it comes to that arrogant guy, he's the type of guy that he's not doing nothing. He's pointing to old trophies in the cabinet with dust on them. You don't want that in your life, man. You don't want to be around that. You don't want to be around that. You want to get used to not just a spark, but you want to get used to creating a flame. You want something that's continuous. And that could have been from luck. You want to invest in yourself enough where you can consistently be good. You don't want to be that basketball player that had one good year and he fell off. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be that. All right. I see the questions rolling in. We're going to definitely get to them. Next guy is the tech guy. I want to go into more detail about the tech guy, right? Tech guy is the guy who ain't touching no tech. He don't know half the features on his camera. He ain't touching no tech. Danny Yin. Hey, I appreciate the super chat, bro. going live before your bedtime. Where are you located in the world? I just want to know what time. What time is it where you are right now? And I'm going to go into the tech guy. There's a lot of people in this industry that aren't trying to learn about technology. They don't want to touch it. They want to do bare minimum. Auto, shoot, that's it. They don't got time to learn about what is each knob, what is each thing on your dial in your camera, what is each thing on your camera, what does it do? Even if you don't use it, you should know what it is. Everything on your camera it's built to help you in some situation, right? You may be shooting stuff harder than you have to because you don't understand everything about your camera. You don't understand your sensor. A lot of people, you know how many people I meet that don't know what is the native ISO for your camera right now? What is the native ISO? Post your camera and post your native. If you know it. If you don't know it, it's fine. I'm not jumping on you. If you know what your native ISO for your camera is, let me know. It is extremely important that you understand what the native ISO is in your camera. Hey, Lee, Judge, appreciate you, brother. From one businessman to another. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all super chats. I appreciate y'all super chats. It tells me that I'm helping people, and I love that. 400. You got to know what your native, that is the best possible quality you can get from that sensor. You got to know what your native ISO is, right? If you're trying to present the best quality possible, your camera has what's called native ISO. Hey, Ty, the Pocket 6K got 2 native ISOs, 400 and 1200. But to know that, those are things that you have to understand about what you have, because you're probably like, dang, why does my image look like their image? Why doesn't my image, is it 400 and 3200 or is it 400? I know in the 4K it's 400 and 1200. But knowing that, knowing your native ISO, and it could be different based on picture profiles if you're shooting Sony. Could be different based off picture profiles. Joseph, man, hold up. Pause. Joseph just hit us with the orange box. And y'all know when people come through with the orange box, we show extreme love. So everybody throw a clapping emoji in the room real quick. Joseph, hey, I want to appreciate you for the real big super chat. Great stuff, man. Keep it coming. You helped change my mindset and professional life. Listen, my goal is to help people. That's why I'm here. I want to thank y'all for y'all support. I want to thank y'all for watching me, for helping me grow the channel, for subscribing. You know, I can't tell you how many videos I put out and people was like, whatever, guy. We want to learn how to do dope pictures. We want to learn how to get shallow depth of field shooting at f12 or f16. We don't want to learn how to, all you want to talk about is money. So trust me, I do appreciate you guys. Big shout out, New York City. I was up there probably about 3 years ago in Brooklyn filming some stuff. So yeah, getting the bag is the hardest part. Getting the bag is 90-80%. Everybody just want to take good pictures to show their mama, and that's cool. This is my plan A. I don't want to say this is all I got, but this is all I want to do. So this is how I make a living. And for those who want to make a living like this, the business side is extremely important. Whoa, fun film. I never even seen a pink box before. Fun film. Hitting us with the pink. Hold up. This is monumental right here. I think this is the biggest super chat I have ever received in life. This is the biggest super chat I've ever seen anybody get. Fun film. Hey, everybody, please give it up with the $ for fun film. You're actually changing people's lives with this info lately. No need for expensive schools or trainings when you have someone like you with real talk, real life experience, and proven success. Have no problem with these super chats because of this. Hey, fun film. Hey, man, let me tell you, fun film. Every time I go live, I see fun film. Every time I go live, I see fun film. So not only did he just hit us with the pink, I've never seen a pink box before. Not only did he hit us with the pink box, he is a consistent, habitual super chatter. Like, he's a super chatter. Fun film, you got to let me know what area you in. When I'm in your area, I'm going to give you some of that money back on lunch. I'm going to give you some of it back on lunch. We'll just chop it up. Big shout out. Big shout out. My goal is to my thing is this, and I tell people all the time, when I went looking for help, it wasn't nobody around. I found one book. There was nobody around. People, whoa, wait a minute. Randy is just that quick, fun film. I love you to death, but Randy just came through with the ultimate $99.99 super chat. I didn't even know that was possible. Y'all blowing me away. You in Oregon. If it's safe for me out in Oregon, fun film, one day I'm going to come out there. If it's safe for me. He said, what am I auctioning off? I don't even know. Randy just set the new level. Randy just set the bar. Randy definitely set the bar. Where is it at? Randy, get the content kingpin badge up here. Let me get that popping. Randy just set the bar. Randy, get the content kingpin award. Am I pointing to it? I'm not pointing to it. Boom, there you go. That's for you, Randy. That's I've never seen that before. I didn't even know what color is past like $20 until today. He said, I'll make it safe. He said, there goes my 15 seconds of fame. Man, people are not scared to do $1.99. Hey man, listen, listen, first of all, let me say this. Anybody who even take the time to enter their information to do a super chat, you are appreciated. The dollar amount is cool, but you are appreciated. That's a beautiful thing. I really appreciate it, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Especially, during times where shoots are drying up, I definitely appreciate it. It was like Kanye West and Taylor Swift. Totally agree. Man, let me ask you a question. And keep it real with me. If anything you've learned from my channel has helped you make any money, just put a $sign in the room. If anything I've helped you do, if anything you've learned from my channel has helped put food on your table, just put a $sign in the room. That's all I need to know. That's going to be our universal code of, hey man, appreciate. That's all I want to do. Some of it is blocking out. I'm trying to see where this, appreciate it, Fun Film. Okay, then that tells me that I'm doing my job, to keep delivering content that I'm delivering. Perfect. That's what I want to do. That lets me know I'm doing my job. Okay. Long as people, because listen, you got to realize, and I'm gonna save it. It's something I'm gonna say at the end, but it has to do with the bonus guy. Let me run through these, and then I'm gonna talk about something on the bonus side of things that we're gonna talk about. All right, I talked about tech guy. I'm gonna talk about brand guy. Help me kick the coke habit. Hey man, I only do it when my energy drained, when I'm tired. Well, it's been a rough week, man. It's been a rough week. I don't know. I know people are being affected by the virus. I've been having, deaths in the family. I've been having all kind of stuff. That's why I haven't been on as much as I wanted to. So I've just been dealing with, what's coming with the situation. So, but I'm here. No 3-hour live today. Almost no 3-hour live. That's just the only coke problem I have. But, but I'm here live. Chop it up. I'm sick because my birthday coming up on the 15th, and I can't do nothing. I'm stuck in the house. So it is what it is. Maybe I'll go live. We'll chop it up on my birthday. All right. No 3-hour live. Not today. Let's see. Next is Brand Boy, right? Next is the guys who stuck on something. And this happened. Listen, there's a difference between somebody that has been invested in lenses and somebody that's a brand boy, right? Because I remember when Canon wasn't making great bodies, they were just making DSLRs, and Sony was doing mirrorless. And I'm like, bro, you can adapt everybody. He said, everybody take note. You can adapt every lens you have to this better body if you want better photography. And people were like, nah, I'm scared. Or you got guys that are just stuck on old stuff. I remember meeting people who would never touch a Canon or a Sigma lens. I mean, not a Tamron or a Sigma lens. They just wouldn't touch it. It didn't matter. You can put it side by side and be like, this Tamron lens is beating the brakes off this Canon lens. It's 1/3 the price. They wouldn't touch it. Those people are self-crippling. He said, drink some Essential brand water. You know what? I actually just had some water. Premiere birthday video. I might do that. Me in the house, drinking Essential water, just bored. So make sure you avoid brand guys that stuck, no loyalty. I mean, we're too much loyalty to one type of technology or one type of brand, and it's not a good look. Next, you got cheap guy. And people, I had a comment that kind of leads us to the last one, but cheap guy. Somebody was like, oh, am I cheap because I don't buy your course? I'm like, no, I can care less. Go sign up on Udemy or something. Go just invest in yourself. Like don't buy the Rebel package from Best Buy and then 3 years later, that's all you got. And you're trying to, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to grow business wise. You're only looking at free tutorials online. They're free for a reason. Go and invest in being great. Invest in growth. Invest in learning from professionals who do it, right? When I first got into business, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to tell you what pissed me off. What pissed me off, you're correct. Cheap people do attract cheap people. What used to piss me off is the fact that I would have to pay for a mentor. I was like, why do I got to pay for a mentor? You should just want to help me. And that is the most ignorant thing you could possibly think, right? Because these people have built their life like being successful, working, doing something. Why should they stop what they're doing to help me? Who am I? You know what I'm saying? However, if I can incentivize them to do it, you know what I'm saying, then it works. Danny Yin, good looking out on the super chat, bro. I appreciate you. I'm gonna answer that question in 2 seconds. So incentivizing them makes people, it ain't that they don't care, it's just that they have a busy life. And their life is, time is money. So to get that time, I had to understand that I had to, plus, listen to me. As a business owner, and I want you to take this to heart with everybody you deal with, right? With everybody you deal with. Do not invest your time, which is money, into people or clients that don't want to invest in themselves. Now, just because you got a client that's willing to pay you for a job, right, don't mean that they're willing to fully write and understand what they need to have in place for you to be successful. That is a disaster waiting to happen when you get people who don't want to invest in themselves. People who invest in themselves are those you want. I'll give a discount to somebody who put a lot into everything else. You know what I'm saying? If I'm shooting music videos and I got an artist that spent money getting stuff mixed, mastered, they on iTunes, they learning about marketing, they doing everything they can to get their product out here. I will invest. I will give them a discount before I give a guy who like, I don't know, we're going to see what we do. I don't know. I'm just rapping. It's a hot track. Invest in people who invest in themselves. You'll go further. All right, Danny Yin. I found out that we get our way. I found out we get in our own way. The client wants the job done, but we're sore. What am I? I can't even read. Okay, so pretty much what he's saying that we get in our own way by worrying about getting great images instead of what the client wants. And I'm going to tell you, that was a struggle that I had getting into this game, is providing what I thought was the best of the best. And a lot of times it wasn't what the client wanted. They just wanted a 4. You're taking 6 days later trying to give them a 12, and that's not what they needed. They just wanted something quick. That can definitely get in your way. And it's about understanding what the client wants. The client don't see that image with 12 years of experience. They just see it from a product standpoint. You're looking at it with 12 years of experience, and it don't always need to be there. So getting out of your way and communicating with the client, it's absolutely the best thing you can do. I have an 18-35 lens, looking for the next lens to add to my list. Kenny, it depends on what you do. Be better than you were yesterday, correct. Success always comes at a cost and some failure, Fun Film. See, that's why I like Fun Film. That's my guy. Success always comes at a cost. It always comes at a cost. That's the true cost. That's the true point. You have to invest in yourself. No one is going to invest in you or believe in you the more you believe in yourself. Facts. You got to invest in yourself. So when you got people who are cheap, who don't want to invest in themselves, and you know what's crazy about cheap people who don't want to invest in themselves? They want everybody else to invest in them. They have not taken the time to be great at what they do, but they want everybody else to throw money at them, And it doesn't work like that, because you can tell they're not the type that, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to work with that person. You can tell. If you walked into, like I said, I use the restaurant analogy all the time. If you walked into a restaurant that was raggedy as hell, you do not want to buy from this raggedy ass restaurant. Like, what is this? You know how much money they spend in McDonald's to sell you $1 cheeseburgers? A lot of money. They invest millions in McDonald's for you to come in there and get a $3 meal, right? Without a problem. You don't bat an eye from spending $3 at McDonald's. They've invested to look like you're getting more than what you're paying for. And as long as people feel like that, you winning. You'll always have clients. You understand what I'm saying? So you want to invest in yourself. Stay away from the cheap guy. Number 4, that's actually number 5. Number 5 is stay away from spray and pray. No plan. Mr. No plan. Show up, shoot it. I got the talent. Listen, there's a lot of very talented people in the NBA, right? There's a lot of extremely talented people in the NBA. But if they don't have the work ethic, which includes preparation, they're just a guy that's on the bench. And if you cool being on the bench making $300,000 a year, that's cool. However, I'm trying to make $30 million a year like LeBron, who takes talent, mix it with work ethic, like Jordan, like Kobe. That's what set them people apart. It wasn't their talent. It was their talent mixed with their work ethic. You may be a talented photographer, but if your work ethic is not there, what's the point? You're just going to be average. So make sure your pre-production is there. Make sure you understand what you're going to do, how you're going to do it. I write and take notes. I like to show it with a shot list. That's just me. Some people don't. I do. I like to get in, get out, and shoot it. Make sure you're not Mr. Spray and Pray. I got some best burritos from a raggedy place. Listen, hole in the walls, I totally agree. You'll get a gem out of hole in the walls. Not going to deny that. Reminds me of a nonprofit company model. Those guys think everyone's for nonprofit. Don't work with them guys. They just want everything for cheap or next to nothing. Okay, listen, I am notorious for telling nonprofits that, hey, I am for profit. That's a choice you made. You're here for cats that's left outside, not me. I'm here for kids that I got back inside that I got to take care of. I'm not saying I don't care about your cats with no homes. I'm just saying I'm here for profit. And I am, hey, if you want good quality, you're gonna pay for it. I tried to get three cheap shooters to chip in on a contract pack. They won't even do it. They say the same time they will. Yeah, I mean, listen. You got to get away from those people. You got to get away from people who are not looking to make investments. So somebody said I got a hole in the wall about 20 minutes later. Yo, I remember I was in New Orleans and I was on my way back to Mississippi because I went to live in Mississippi for a few months before I went in the military. Ocean Springs. That's a whole nother story. I would have never thought Mississippi was that beautiful just being from Michigan. And I found a hole in the wall. I mean, I thought it was off a swamp. I thought that, man, it was, you know how you go near like wetland and the noise is just weird. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just weird. It sounded like it was just like a fog, like a little haze of fog. It was a dirt road. It was this old cabin looking place. And it was the best gumbo I ever had in my life. I don't even think that place, I don't think I can find that place. If you put $1,000 on the table, I couldn't find that place. The best gumbo of my life. My life. I thought I was going to get straight kidnapped. I was with a friend of mine, you know. Have you seen a lot of 4K cameras go for the low? I have not seen any in my area. I've seen about 2 go for $900 right now. I've seen about 2. You got to be established in your profession or in order to be nonprofit. I'm a for-profit, so I mean I commend them. I love what they're doing for the community. It's just that I'm not there for that purpose. No disrespect. Late bloomer. Keep the value. No one wants to get rid of them. They're worth more in place. I've seen some 4Ks move right now. Best way to go about paying yourself through an LLC. I appreciate you, bro. Write yourself a check. Pay yourself as an employee. And then get paid as a shareholder. That's the way to do it. Let me go to guy number 6, the artsy guy. Artsy guy. I'm just such an artist. I just like to create from the heart, and the image is out of focus to best describe the vision of those who live through the shoes of a man who is partially depressed with a little bit of pollen in his eye from his allergies. And it's designed to just stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I know guys like that. I swear I do. And you be like, so why you shoot it like that? Her face cut off. I was trying to, no, you wasn't. You just don't know how to shoot freaking photography. Your composition is jacked up. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to go for the look of they talk like Captain Kirk, and I just, I wanted to, and I'm looking at him like Spock, like, that's from my old trackies. They know what I'm talking about. So I know so many artsy guys. The artsy guys are funded by his parents. Yes, okay. Yes. A lot of artsy guys are funded by their parents. And to me, artsy guys are guys who got a lot of participation medals when they grew up. They were not challenged to be successful. They just did what they could do, and their people praised it. Oh my God, you're on the football team. Oh my God, what position do you play? He's like, I don't know, I just sit on the bench. Oh my God. So artsy guys are like that. They just put something out. They come up with an explanation, because mentally artsy guys are smarter than everybody. They're smarter than you. So if they give you some BS and they got a few friends, it's like, wow, this is amazing. They'll just try to run it on everybody. They're third place guys. Yeah. You gotta give it, because those guys will have you trying to, if you're young in this industry, you'll be trying to do what they do, thinking you'll get results because you think that they are here and they're really here. Listen, there's no, people be like, oh, you talk about money a lot. You talk about money a lot. Every single business, everyone, every business, let me say it again, every single business, all of them need content. If that's, I don't know too many industries that affect everybody. Everybody. I don't care if you make condoms or you make car hoods. They need a video to talk about it. They need photography to talk about it. I don't care what you make. Name something. Name something that don't need a video. A funeral home needs a video. Name something that don't need a video right now. If your palms aren't itching to the thought of that with a camera in your hand with this skill set, every company, I don't care if they're professional roach stompers, they need a video, a training video, a promo video, communication videos. They need about us videos. Every company, you're right, facts tell, stories sell. Every company needs a video. I can't stress that enough. That's why I don't know why people are like holding back and scared to share information. If we put a camera in everybody's hand, we still would eat good. Water bottle needs a video. Every company needs a video. I don't care if you are a Craigslist professional cuddler, you need a video. Empty hospitals needs videos right now. You're correct. So no matter where you are in the world, every company, you can sell toenail clippers. You could sell, I don't even know. Please challenge me with a company that don't need video. Challenge me. I don't know. I can't. Skateboards, everything. Like, I don't know. I've been wrecking my brain to be like, who don't need a video? Who don't need photography right now? Who? I can't think of nothing. Who don't need a training? You can't run a company without training, right? So you need training videos. Are you still going to an orientation, getting a big book to read? And they like, read this book because you start Monday. No, you got videos to watch. Those videos need to be created, updated. They need to be changed. Right now with the corona stuff going on, there's changes that are made. The world is going to be different after this. Their training videos need to be updated. 5G conspiracies need video. You're right. Those who conspire against 5G technology, they need a video too. Watch, for saying that, YouTube is going to plummet my, it's going to plummet. The blind school needs video because they got to show the video to people who not blind so you can send your kid to a blind school. And even the blind school going to still need audio from the video. So I'm really wrecking my brain around who don't need video. I don't know. Cannabis companies. I shot a video for a cannabis company. I mean, what's the correct word? Not cannabis, but hemp. Is that what they're calling it? Medical marijuana, whatever, the legal term. I shot a video for one. It was one of my biggest clients. Uh-oh, Robbie, we got a gold member. We got to introduce the gold status. Let me put the gold status. We got new graphics for the gold status. Here we go. Robbie is our latest gold members. Please drink your caffeinated beverage or liquor, whatever you're holding. CBD, yes. Please drink your beverage and post your gold symbols for Robbie. Welcome to the gold status, my brother. Y'all like that? So they definitely, everybody needs video. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? So now that we got the 6 out of the way, there's a bonus person. There's a bonus one. You got to have a pinky out. Brother. There is a bonus person you want to stay away from. Okay. Got to stretch before I tell y'all this guy. Me. Here we go. Okay. This person is called the hater. The hater. You got to stay away from the hater. The hater is going to look at everything you do in a negative light. He's going to dissect everything you do in a negative light. I found this out. This came to mind because I read like 1 or 2 comments from the video, and there was just one guy that was just angry. Like, who are you? Who are you to be telling people business stuff? Like, who are you? Where are your videos at? Like, the hater. The hater will hold you back. They will try to dissect everything and disprove you as much as humanly possible. Because you have challenged them to grow. You have challenged them to change. And people don't like change. A lot of people, they're so uncomfortable with change that when you challenge them with change, they get offended. How dare you ask me to find a way to show value in my brand? I am Trinket Truck Photography, and I've been in business for 10 years. Yeah, but have you been growing for 10 years? When you mean in business, do you mean you've made a little bit of money every year? Do you mean like when people say I've been in business, is your numbers increasing over 10 years? Like, are you better after 10 years? Are you landing bigger gigs after 10 years? Like, I'm just curious, or do you just got an LLC that was established in 2010 that you haven't really done anything with, and the IRS marked you off as a hobby and not a business? Like, what is, like, people, I get that thrown at me a lot. Like, I've been in business so how many years did it take you to reach 6 figures? Because it only took me 6 months. And that number has not went down since then. So I'm just curious to know what is in business. And I get people that come at me and, bro, they bring the guns out. I love it. I am the great debater. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Some people they are when you proposition, when you push them to change, they are offended. How dare you ask me to change what I'm doing, even though I searched for your video to learn more, but because you gave it to me too raw, how dare you give me the truth that requires me to look in the mirror and change? How dare you, Ty? Let me see your best, most well-exposed shot before you talk business to me. I get people like that. Let me see a video of something great before you talk to me about business. Do you got videos of Bentley trucks and stuff? I'm serious. You got to beware of the haters. The haters they don't like change. They don't like you changing, because when you outdo them, that means they got to change. That means something they doing is wrong. When you go past where they are, they look at you as being lucky. They look at you as being lucky. And you just caught a lucky break, beginner's luck. But I'm doing the right thing because I'm maintaining with my $38,000 a year, maintaining right here for the last 8 years. I'm doing the right thing. You just got lucky. You just got a good camera. You're just in the right place. It must be the city you're in. It must be the state that you're in. It must be because it's never because you've taken the time to get better at what you do. You've taken the time to learn the business side. You've taken the time to read books and involve yourself with people who understands business, marketing, Facebook marketing. Instead of saying, I think I can figure it out, you've taken the time to invest in somebody. Let me bring somebody in to create that Facebook ad so that I can get more traction. Let me bring somebody in to do that copywriting so I can get more traction. Let me bring somebody in to teach me how to build a better portfolio, or learn how I should run the business, or learn more about systems and processes. Who should I hire first when I get a lump sum of money? Should I spend it on $10,000 on a new camera, or should I spend $10,000 on somebody to edit footage so I can kick stuff out quicker? Should I spend $10,000 on someone to create a marketing plan for my company? Should I spend $10,000 on ad revenue? Like, where should I spend this money? How about I spend $5,000 with a consultant to figure out what to do with the other $5 so that I can move ahead? Those are things that I had to work and learn and do. I'm from the hood. What do you do when you make $10,000 off a job and you got $10,000 hit your account and you sitting there looking like, do I go buy shoes? What can I invest in so next time I get $20,000 a job? What do I do? Those are things that you have to learn. You know what I'm saying? As you grow. Because I promise you, you're gonna be faced with that problem. You're going to do a job that's so big, and you're going to get that money going to hit your account, and it's going to be more money than you've ever had in your account. And you're going to scratch your head like, what do I do? What do I do? Do I just save it? Do I invest it? What do I do? Fun Film say, is it hard to learn Facebook targeting ads? No. What's hard about Facebook ads is retargeting and understanding the analytics to make the proper changes. That's what's hard about. Because I can set up an ad for Facebook targeting certain people. Alexa, cancel. I can set an ad for Facebook targeting certain people in no time. Looking at what's going wrong and making changes is the hard part. That's where experts are coming in. If you made 10K off the gear you have, you don't need to upgrade your gear. I made 10K with a 5D Mark II off one job. I mean, it's just, but it had nothing to do with, I tell people this all the time. It had nothing to do with my camera skills and everything to do with my business skills. I can name 20 photographers that can outshoot me. I can name 20 video content creators that can create better video than me. They can out edit me. They can out color grade me. They can out audio me. They can out film me. They got better gear, but they can't out business me. That's where I got you. You ever see UFC fighters that's like on the ground? They a beast on their back. They a beast on their ground game is ridiculous. Or they got hands, but they ain't got no ground game. Or they decent, but like I'm the UFC fighter that's decent on the ground, I'm decent on wrestling. But if we go blow for blow like this, if you stand up with me, it's over for you. Good night. You going down. You better try to take me to the ground. And I can get out of that. I'm cool with it. I can move. I can, you know what I'm saying? But when we standing up, as long as we on our feet standing up and we throwing these hands, good night. Tell your wife to cover your kids' eyes in the audience because daddy about to go to sleep. It's like your first car. You don't want it, but daddy gonna give it to you anyway. That's how it is. Anyway, all right. So you the black man with the white van. They'll pay whatever you ask. That's right. The black man with the white. I like that. So, you know, what's my advice during this time for getting clients for videography? Matt, I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you asked that. So let's go over that real quick. Now that we got all the 7-person for y'all knows the hater, we got that out of the way. I'm going to go over that a little bit. Right now, all of your clients are losing their mind right now because they're not making money and they want to make money. They want to make money 2 ways. They want to make money now. They want to make money as soon as this is over with, right? So that's the hurt. That's the pain, right? We recognize that. I don't care whatever your niche is. I don't care whatever you that's the pain of every business owner, including yourself right now. I'm not making money. He said, please make an MMA video. I'm not making money. And when this is over with, I want to come back with a vengeance to make up for the money I lost. 2 pain points. Everybody here feel it. Everybody here feel that pain, right? As a content creator, you need to be offering a solution that addresses that. If your business is doing business right now, your client is open, let's say they're a restaurant and they only do drive-through. If they're a dental service and they're open, because dental, I believe, is essential depending on where you are, they need business. They need to notify people that we're still open. We're doing everything to prevent the spread of the virus. You can come here. This is a safe place. We'll stay 6 feet away from you, blah, blah, blah. They need content to show that. They need to advertise that. You need to offer them a solution where you can create some content to help display that. Don't nobody want to read about what you're doing for the coronavirus. They want to see video. So you need to be calling them up or emailing them and saying, hey guys, I know you guys are down, you know, things are low, whatever. First of all, we're running a special because everybody's going through something right now. That's one. Speaking of specials, here you go. Let me put that on the screen because I don't, you know, y'all know it. For my regulars, y'all know what time it is. For my regulars, y'all know what time it is. So you need to be getting with them to offer some type of special, and you need to be creating something to help them still bring in clients, to portray what they're doing during this pandemic. Hey, we're safe, we're clean, we're still open. Come on. Or, hey, communication. Hey, guys, we've been working a long time to help keep our facilities running like this, that, and the other so that you as clients can continue to come and do business with us, right? I just seen some stuff with Kroger's is offering a senior-only high-risk shopping time between 7:30 in the morning and 10:30 in the morning. You got to be over 55 to even get into Kroger's. Guess what? They need a video for that. They need photography for that. That needs to go out on their social media. That was one of your checks you just missed. So you got to offer a solution to businesses right now. You will survive. Everything Ty said right now is totally correct. Mediocre talent and skills with good business sense and personal skills trumped everything. The reverse pretty much every time. Not saying Ty's mediocre. What you mean, Tony? No, I feel you, bro. You know, let me see. Also, my wife says all the time, I'm black man killing stuff. So I'm just going over comments real quick. I'm not saying gear isn't the next move for you. Depending on where if you want to get into live streaming right now, gear is the next move for you. Go on Craigslist, go get some of these cheap camcorders that people are selling, these XA10s, these HD camcorders. Get you something to stream and go offer your client multicam streaming. They're doing training like that. Why are you guys using Zoom when I can do a multicam stream from the CEO? I do recommend Fiverr. The Live 30 does not include business consultant, unfortunately, because I go through a different platform. They won't allow me to do it. Yeah, gear could be your next platform. That's fine. I'm not when I say invest in yourself, I don't mean just, a lot of people feel like I'm saying don't buy gear. Buy gear if it's the right gear, right? And I'm gonna tell you this. Very important, very important. The more you invest in the knowledge and the business side of what you do, the more you invest in being a better businessman and skill trade, the more you will, I'm getting emails, the more you will understand what gear is right for you. You will understand what's the right gear. When people say, well, what should I buy? You haven't invested enough in understanding what you want to do. At that point, you will know what's the best gear. For instance, right? Everybody can say I'm a chef. Well, what knives should I buy? What oven should I buy? Well, hell, I don't know. What are you cooking? When you realize what you're cooking, if you're saying I want to make, barbecue, I want to be a barbecue. I want to be a chef that specializes in pulled pork sandwiches. Now that we've layered it, we got that, we are that specific in our niche. That's why I tell you guys to get that niche together. You know what you need. A regular stove won't work. I need a smoker. I need knives that can cut through meat well. I don't need a fish knife or a cake knife. I need knives that cut through meat well. I need to learn about different woods and the flavors they add. You understand? I need cooking areas that's designed for red meat because I want to cook pulled pork sandwiches. So once you have the niche worked out, once you have that worked out, you'll know what tools you need. Because if you just say, I want to be a chef, and you start buying ovens, you could buy the wrong stuff. You could buy microwaves and ovens to make fish sandwiches, and you're all over the place. That's why it's important that you get your niche down. Because once you get that down, and then you research it, you'll learn what gear you need. Don't be a landscape photographer and you out buying macro lenses. How can I get landscape with macro? Now you may want to get something close, but it's not the same. But once you understand what it is you're trying to do, you'll then understand the gear you need. If you're doing a lot of architectural shot, you're gonna need a tilt shift lens. But you won't know that until you spend time researching what you want to do and you lay down your niche. That is why I preach that so much. Because before that, I can't give you a good answer. I'd be BSing you if I'm like, yo, go grab this lens. And you don't know what you want to do. I don't want to BS you. I don't want to tell you what to think. I want to teach you how to think. I don't want to tell you what to think. It's too much gear out here for a reason. Some people feel like they need to own everything. You don't. You don't need to shoot in 4.6K or 12K if you delivering videos for your company's website, because they don't want you to be on their website and a 8K video take 20 minutes to load and they lost the client, where a 720p video loads instantly and you can get straight to the message. Why would I deliver a 6K video? It didn't make sense. I don't want that to start up. Hold on for a second. So it just don't make sense. So those are things that you got to know as you build your brand. It's extremely important that you get that. And they're cutting steaks with bread knives, you're right. My bad on Passion of the Prophet is a passion. My bad on the notification bell. I don't know. Okay, so my YouTube channel has been punished because I came out with a video that was called Quarantine Chronicles. My YouTube channel, my numbers have just been like, nope, we're not showing nobody your stuff, because until we investigate the fact that you're not a conspiracist and you're out here passing out conspiracy theories because you said this, that, and the other, we're going to just kill your traffic until we figure it out. And it's slowly been like, Hey Ty, would a client pay for a professional live stream service when they can use services like Zoom? Yes. Yes, because you can offer them multicam support. You can offer them the ability to, I mean, Zoom you kind of can too, not multicam, but the ability to jump between a slide and a person. But you can offer them high quality multicam support. Zoom, they can't get that. You can use, there's ways to do it, but they may not. They only using their webcam. There's ways to do it. Tie too short, freaky tails. Hey, ain't no telling. Ain't no telling what you're gonna get on the member side. It's gonna get raw. I'll tell you that. Want to recover who? A lost or what? Is that spam? Will I make a video on how to do Facebook ads? I will not, only because it changes so much. I used to have a course, but it changed. I am working with, so what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna bring in subject matter experts who do, yeah, that's definitely spam. I'm gonna bring in subject matter experts who work in that area and have them talk about it. It's just the Corona stuff killed us. I actually have some people who work in SEO and they work in that type of digital marketing that I trust, and they're going to help us create content for those purposes. So I guess you can say, yes, we will create some content at some point. All right, I had to get that spammer out of here. Okay, to get that spammer up out of here. Yeah, YouTube is crazy about COVID-19 videos. When I made that video, it was like, good looking out, fun film, now I can drink. Make that into a meme. All right. So, gotta be careful of the haters. Gotta be careful of all these other guys. Gotta be careful of all the booty photographers. Wait, I gotta get that other thing out of here. We got tons of booty photographers in the world out somewhere with a bunch of gear, taking pictures of models for free. And that, you know, can I do more behind the scenes stuff? Yes, I plan on doing more behind the scenes stuff. I had about 4 scheduled because I had about 4 videos scheduled, but they all got postponed because of what's going on. So yeah, I'm gonna do a whole lot more behind the scenes stuff. I'm gonna flood y'all with behind the scenes stuff because that's the easiest content to produce, and I just like behind the scenes stuff. Our basic MacBook Pro is good enough to edit video. Found one on eBay, 2-3 years. Yes, you can get. Listen, I did a ton of stuff with like a 2009 MacBook Pro. I'm talking about the white ones before they were metal. I was editing like crazy, especially 1080p. 4K, I did some 4K on it. What was slow was my hard drives, but yeah, you can definitely do it. Definitely. What's out now? Booty photographers be broke and hungry. Yep. That's why they shoot with stock lenses. That's it. They be hurting. They don't understand business. They don't want to understand business. They just want to understand booty. And there's a part of me that understands. Listen, there's a part of me that gets it. I get it, man. But I just not my style. This is not my style. What they say? You can lose. You'll lose a lot of money chasing women, but you'll never lose women chasing money. If your daddy never told you that, let me tell you. I don't got nothing to really. I can't tell you like my daddy told me. Let me see. I don't got nothing. I don't smoke cigarettes or nothing. I don't got nothing to play it off with and give y'all the exact. You know, I want to give y'all the exact. Hold on, here we go. Let me see. What's the weakest link in a video production company? Often sales. Let me see. Let me tell you like my dad told me. He was like this. Hey, listen here, boy. Listen This is exactly how my dad told me. Listen here. You lose a lot of money chasing women, but you never lose women chasing money, boy. All right? All right? All right? All right? All right? Literally, that's how my dad told me. So now y'all got it the way my dad told me. All right. Any recommendations for real estate photographers for gimbals for real estate under 800? That's tough. Get you an old DJI. Get you an old DJI, not DJI, Zimyun crane. Get you like a Zimyun crane 2 used for like $300. Tipsy Russell. I'm serious. Ronin S. You can get a Ronin S for 800. Y'all thinking new? I'll be hitting. Go look in that used market. Tear them up in the used market. All right. All right. No, I'm joking. Let me see. Women are just using booty photographers to get attention. Yeah. Women, like a lot of chicks on Instagram be having 200,000 subscribers or followers, and they're not making no money. They're just getting attention. They're like, send me money for a shout out. Like they're doing like waist trainers and like tees. That's the only way they're making money. They're not making money off that. If you got 200,000 subscribers on YouTube, you're making a living. You're making a living off 200,000 subscribers. You're not doing that on, you're just not doing that on Instagram like that. Let me put this one out here. You're just not doing that on Instagram. Here, put this up here again, because I didn't do this one in this video. For those who are bored, there we go. So, if you had a thumbnail of Salem, yeah. Heck yeah. If it was a real shot, I agree with you. If I had a thumbnail over, heck yeah. If I had a thumbnail with her, maybe I should Photoshop it. But, you know. Somebody said I need to make an emoji for that. All right. Hold up. If I made an emoji for it, it'll be like this. It'll be like this. All right. Anyway. We Blessed costs $300, $389, yeah? What do you use to create behind the scenes content? I use, where's she at? I use my Osmo. It's my little Osmo. It's my little case. Got it all right here. And this is my Osmo. Look at that. Boom, bang, pop. Ready to go. Now we ready. Boom. Just like that. Ready. I don't even know what I'm filming. Oh, yeah. I got it on manual focus, so it's all like weird. All right. So this is what I use to do my behind the scene footage. Mini lavender. So, what do you use to, what are you using to make your product samples? Which product samples? Just pick this up here. Gotta have this if you go in Ursa. They forgot to send me 2 screws, so now I can just sit around and do this all day. Whatever. Anyway, I got a bunch of crap back there. We'll talk about it later. Oh, to shoot video. Have I hired someone to shoot? Okay, let me answer the first product samples. I do all that myself. I think I was shooting, I forgot what I was shooting at the time. I think it was FS5 at the time. Have you hired someone to log your footage? On my live videos, you mean? No. No, not at all. Not yet. No. All right, guys, I'm going to take a few more questions, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap. No, I don't. Not on paid gigs. No, I usually do it myself based off time code. So he's asking have I hired someone to log footage. I log footage based off time code. I keep a little sheet, and I just keep it with me. I usually actually put it on my phone under a spreadsheet. I used to do clipboard because it looks official, and clients like to see that. But now I use iPad because it looks really official. Hey, bro, I'm into sports and fitness, photography, composites. Do you think it's a professional move? If I reached out to a model, I'm interested in shooting for free. Listen, model photography is great to build your portfolio if you're going after an agency or something. But it's like nude photography, right? It works with taste, with class. When you start getting trashy with it, it just don't work. It just don't work. It don't bring you in clients. You know what I mean? It's how you do it. It's how you do it. You can reach out to a model. There's a difference. You can reach out to a model to do artistic shots that help your portfolio. You just don't want to make a living just doing free photo shoots with every hot chick you can get and some water. That's what I'm saying. So get one or two. Put a product in their hand. Take photos of models doing something, like walking through a busy intersection with an umbrella. Don't just have her there naked, holding her boobs up, you know, in the water. Like, what are you selling? Like, what type of person can use that image to make money off of it? If people can't use that picture to make money off of it, who can you sell it to? You know what I'm saying? Guys aren't going, some guys pay to look at pictures. I'm just not one of them. You know, would you suggest going to the restaurant as a niche? Be more specific. Doing what for restaurants? Should I copyright trademark the name of my business? Yes. Yes. If you don't, it won't hurt you. It won't hurt you because your business was established on the date of your LLC and you can always fight somebody for it. I got used to the late night live streams. I tried to switch it up. My biggest live stream ever happened at like 12 noon. I don't know why. I may do another one like that. Any free model shots you do for portfolios should feature a product, not a model. Yep. Look at the wristwatch ad, for example. I totally agree. I totally agree. Shooting people well is cool, but shooting products in people's hand is way more valuable. This is a good time as well. Video Vasco, I appreciate you, brother. I'm going to get ready to wrap up because we're coming up on an hour and 6 minutes. I'm not doing 2 hours today. Not doing 2 hours today. So let me start off by saying what I say it often, but y'all don't understand how much I mean it. You know how y'all say I help y'all, right? You know how y'all say I help y'all. I've changed your mindset. I help y'all look at business. That promo code is only for that course. Yes. As soon as I take it off you, that's only for that course. Because that course is time consuming and it keeps you busy. Promo videos for restaurants is a great idea. So just like y'all tell me, hey, you know, y'all help change my way of thinking. You help with the business side. I appreciate you for being a real YouTuber. I appreciate y'all for the support that y'all give me. I appreciate y'all. For the people that come through here every time I go live and they stop what they're doing wherever they are in the world to hear me blab on about stuff that I can't stop talking about because I love it. You guys are the best. I just want to say that. You guys are the best. Fun Film said, I hope you get at least $20 from all the super chat. After YouTube take their cut, it'll probably be about $23.50. So I want to thank y'all about that. I'm just joking. Boudoir photography is really tricky. You have to know lighting, posing in order to make your money. If you're boudoir photography really works if you're a female. Not saying men can't do it. I'm just saying women are more comfortable around other women. For that, you would make a killing as a female. That's correct. So back to it's hard. I got to not look down because I'll be answering questions all day. All right, so I'm not going to look down. I'm going to look right to y'all. I really appreciate y'all for coming on here, for spending time with me, for chopping it up with me, for throwing me your best questions. I love this. As you can tell, this is what I love to do. I just like to talk about this all day long. And as you grow, you will understand that your circle of people that you can really be honest with that want to talk about this all day, every day is going to be little. I have a small circle of friends that I can really chop it up with about this. Plus, as business grow, you can't go to your friends and family and say, hey, I made $20,000 off a deal. What do I do? Or you can't even talk about those things without people feeling like you're bragging. Or you may have a family member or family members or friends that's not doing as well financially, and you can't talk about that stuff with them because it's not a celebration for them. It's bragging to them. You know what I'm saying? You have to realize that your circle within this niche, within this area of business owners is going to get little. And community is the best thing you have when it comes to it, because you want somebody you can talk to, right? I enjoy talking to y'all. That's why I tell people to join the Facebook group so we can talk in the Facebook, so we can talk on Facebook and just chop it up and run stuff by people who don't get tired of talking about how they feel about your logo design, or how they feel about your promo video, or how they feel about what you're trying to do, right? Because the majority of your family probably don't fully understand what you do. So that's why this platform is important to me, because it allowed me to chop it up with people who love this stuff as much as I love this stuff. So I want to thank you for being a part of it. All right, guys, I'm getting ready to peace out. Somebody said I broke my pinky 2 months ago. The tribe is what's happening. Make sure you guys are on the Facebook page, because that page be like, bloop, 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 bloop. I go to it and be like, whoa, slow down. But I love it. I love chopping it up with you guys. Members, I'm still waiting on a few more submissions so that we can do the live Q&A going over projects. I haven't forgot about it. I just don't want to do it with just 5 and we're done in 30 minutes. I'm just waiting on a few more. So, it was the first month of members, so I expect it to be kind of low, as we move forward. So again, I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you guys. All right? Post what you got in the comment. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. If you are a member, you got a title coming today. It's rendering right behind me. You see that? It's rendering right now. It's a big file. It's a good story. It's about my run-ins with the FAA and how it almost cost me $250,000. Yeah. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. All right, guys. I will see you all in the next video. All right? Or I may see you on Facebook or Instagram. But I will see you.